Yo, we are back once again. You already know what time it is. Continuing the securement silos for the hard mode, we are at Psi, which is in the red sands. It is going to be to the south of 73 source extraction point stronghold. So if you head this way, that teleportation tower, it's a straight shot. If you just follow the road, it's going to be to the southwest of Blackfell if you've made it up here. And this one is when things ramp up. Even for normal mode, the normal is going to be 45. So if you're able to do normal pretty easily, you should be fine in hard mode. This is a Rosetta dungeon, so penetration weapon is going to be very much nice to have, even though a little surprised at the end you're going to be fighting a deviant boss, but I can assure you it's not that bad. It's not that hard. You'll be fine. As you can see, we got penetration damage 25% against Rosetta. We got side effects. The enemy takes 85% damage in normal state and 115% damage when affected by continuous damage effects. And then we have storming, where the boss deals more damage as their health decreases to a maximum of 30% when their health falls to 20%. And the stuff you can get here is for the pins. So as usual, let's get in the mix. We hopping right into it. On a scale of this one is a bit longer, I would say, just because Rosetta enemies, they have a lot of space to work with in this dungeon. They have a lot of wiggle room, got a lot of cover. I wouldn't say it's too hard. The last boss can be tricky for people that have never done it, because you have to deal with a lot. You just have to know what to look for. We're gonna get right into the mix. Hold down everything we see. There's a lot of goodies that you can just pick up that's laying around as well, so make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're snapping your fingers. Do your stuff. You can do it all by yourself. Getting right up here. Now, this is the first portion where you're going to see a lot of enemies. It's going to bring in even more enemies. But you were waiting for this moment. You're prepared. You got some snipers. They're going to try to get you. But you're the chosen one. You're a mayfly for a reason. They just at work. This is your element. You really do this. Yo, Scotty beam me up just to get lit up. Me personally, if I see my best friend Bob of 4 years, we've been working together. We've had easy shifts, and then this dude come in here and just boom his shit. Hey man, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. Actually, you might not even see my 2 weeks. I might just leave. I might clock out right then and there. I'm leaving. 'Cause that's what just happened. Make sure you're getting all this loot. You got suitcases, you got a little storage cabinet in there which can have food, seeds, and as you can see we got a refinery card, which are very nice. You know, you're a little short on acid, premium fuel, startup source. Those refinery cards, they're usually popping. Can't speak for other servers but mine. For PVE01 0003, there's usually people always doing refineries, and they usually say so on like world chat or the region chat. So you're someone that hasn't really paid much attention to chat, you know, you're in the 50 range, you're lacking on some stuff, just see if people want to start up some refineries. A lot of the time people will come through and help. Make sure, you know, if people are going to be doing it, just make sure you're all in a party together. So even if you don't start it, or if you don't have the cards, you're still going to get the amount of rewards as the host. It's extremely nice. If you're not in the party of the person that starts it, you still get some rewards, but not nearly as many as if you know, you were in the party. As you can see there's quite a few enemies. Oh, get down here. Make our way around. Gonna grab this. For this part, I usually just jump down here. There is like another little container over here that you can see. Just pop that. And it gives you a bit more wiggle room to take these guys out. They don't really got anywhere to hide. Got the high ground, Anakin. Just tear them up. Over here and get this. Beautiful. And then after this portion, we got one more big open space. And again, make sure you're snapping your fingers like Lil Jon said. doing your step. We've got one more big area, which is right here, which is like the kitchen cafeteria area, where Scotty will beam in more people to get met with the opposition. Just take all these guys out. Here goes Scotty beaming more of them in. They do not know what they just signed up for. Tear all them down. Just one more lab. Holding on. Alright, but this is the majority of like enemies up until you get to the boss, where there will be a plethora of more individuals. But you're in Mayflight, you do this. You came prepared, right? You came ready to do this. You slapped normal mode, you stepped into hard. You just wanted to see it get done first because you knew you can do it. You just needed a little push. Don't worry, I'm here to push you. You're gonna do all right. You're gonna do fine. So we're gonna go in here, get in the kitchen, get this on the wall, have everything else in here. Grab this one. As you can see, this side has a lot more stuff that you can loot compared to EX1. I want to say that it's the most stuff that you can loot, but don't quote me on that. I just say that there's a lot. Definitely more than EX1. Got all that. You guys in here. They are no match. Another little gear crate. As you can see, you wondering what the hell are they doing in here? Just trying to target a strike. Nice. You got the refrigerator on its side. Got his oodles and noodles out. Oh Lord. Then they got another one over here. What are they doing in this facility? You know what we do? We mind our business. We keep it moving. So you know what we're about to do next? We're going right back to Mission Impossible. You remember Alpha? We had to get them lasers. Yeah, we gotta do the same thing again. Oh, be careful now. They hurt. We're gonna get in here real nice. Now we just gotta get in here. And we can do it. We're gonna be okay. One more obstacle. And just like that, go ahead, turn this off if you're running it with people. Or if you want to see them, you know, risk it all for the biscuit and torture them, you can keep them on. But I mean, you still gotta, you know, go back. So just be wary of that. And then right here, as you can see, that little wall here. What does this mean? This looks like something you can reach in Rainbow Six Siege. Allow me to show you. Allow me to show you. So we take this little grenade here. This little bad boy right here. We're gonna cook this. Cook it real nice and hot. We're gonna throw that right there. And cool guys, don't look at explosions. Hey, wondering, Sherrod, was this worth it? I mean, if you got a plethora of grenades, sure. You know, it ain't nothing crazy in here, but if you want to get all the loot, there you go. And now we Mission Impossible Part 2. Oh, 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 I got clipped. I told you it hurt now. It hurt. It almost got me. Keyword, almost. But we gonna be all right. All right, now as you can see in the top left, we have to defeat Rosetta soldiers and reach the deepest part of the securement silo. So we're gonna use that little card we got. You know, you're probably thinking we're gonna have to fight some Rosetta lads. It's getting real cold in here. But then you see, they frozen. Why they not moving? Empty house, who is that? It's the goddamn refrigerator. That's right, you guessed it, it is the refrigerator. Get to lighten it the hell up. Remember them refrigerators you saw in the previous room? They've been experimenting on the refrigerators. Refrigerators said I've had enough and got inside their heads. These soldiers is under mind control and they don't even realize it. The Black Mirror episode. Now the fridge boss probably got, I'd say, the most health out of everybody. Just because, you know, what's a weak spot on a refrigerator? It's a little flesh part. It's hard to say. But it's going to get to a point where it becomes immune, as you can see, and it says destroy the generator. So if you look around, you'll see that there's like plenty of little cords leading to spots. So this one leads up there. And the cool thing about this is you're going to have to pick up these little spikes. Like right there, you can see handling ice spike, the little Mayflower abilities. You're going to have to throw this at this part. The cool thing is, if it shoots you with its ice spikes, you can kind of, you know, guide them to hit this. But another dope thing is, if you have a weapon, which the Abyss Glance, the Ice SMG, the Frost Vortex, KSG shoddy looking thing, Frost Vortex can also freeze this to where you don't need to use the ice spikes. As you can see, he got tired of me. He don't want to shoot at me no more. We're gonna go down here, try to reach this little ice spike. There we go. I'm gonna bring this up here, trying not to get hit by those ice spikes, because they do hurt. They do hurt now. I warned you. It's gonna do that. It's gonna freeze it. It's gonna break it. Shoot the generator. And you can do damage again. I will warn you, the lower the health of the refrigerator goes, the more enemies it's going to unfreeze. It'll usually let you know that like an elite has been let loose or something like that. So the big guy, see there you go, anomaly fridge, unfrozen Rosetta Elite. So to let you know, there's quite a few enemies in here, so just be wary of that. Take your time, you know, make sure you're using cover. You got plenty of wiggle room. You can dodge the icicles fairly easy, but you know, just always want to be paying attention. As you see this cord leading up to it. It's down here. We're gonna glide down, take these guys out, because you want to work in peace. You don't want to have to worrying about getting shot. We're gonna take this one right here. Bada boom. Take this dude out. They got the generator as well. Gonna pop our little deviant homie out. Get more Damahe. It's frozen once more. As you can see, he's unfrozen everybody now. He is sick of us. As you can see, it is now leading to this one. You pretty much got a gist of the entire fight now. You know, there's nothing else crazy that you have to worry about compared to the other spots. They usually have like different mechanics. Does not seem to be the case for these newer silos. Because EX1 and this silo, they were around last beta, but in the beta before that, they were not here. So these are on the newer side. So I'm sure they might add some more stuff. They might have some little nifty things in pro mode. You know, we'll have to see. There is a deviant that you can get from this. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I think it's the snow globe. Might be the snow globe. You can get a deviant from here. Just keep your eyes out. Don't quote me on that as well. I believe it's the snow globe. You know, it makes sense. It fits the aesthetic, but you know, I don't want to feed you any false information. It could be snow globe. And again, we get pants mods from here, so let's check them out, just so you know how we get some unstoppable, which weak spot damage 20% when a bullet hits a target more than 20 meters away, and for every additional meter, away from the target, weak spot damage goes up 1% up to 20%. So you know, you can get some crazy weak spot damage out there. If you're a sniper, you know, this would be pretty solid for PvP. Even just out in the world, you know, if you're somebody that likes sniping and you love hitting heads, if you love hitting those spots, you can do some damage with this thing. Even from the blue and purple snipers, you can do some crazy damage, just smacking people in the head. So yeah, you can definitely get some goodies. But folks, that is Sai. It's one of the longer ones. It's not too crazy though. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, there is no sub boss for that one either. But for the next one we have, which is Theta, that one does have a sub boss, and it is a deviant dungeon. So when you see us next time, we're probably gonna slap on our Abyss Glance stuff so we can get that extra suppression damage on them. But yeah, Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you in the next one. And if there's anything else you want us to go over, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. Until next time, peace, y'all.